Have you ever wondered how one comment can change everything? It's not from a fan, not from the algorithm, but from an older brother who simply said,
"Hey bro, I think you should start a YouTube channel."
That sentence would eventually lead to one family dominating Roblox streaming, pulling in over 10 million combined subscribers, thousands of live viewers every night, and some of the most viral moments the platform has ever seen. From abandoned channels and quiet streams in Utah to raids that changed lives in real time, this is the story of how Roblox's biggest YouTube family was built, and it all started with one decision: to press go live. Nolan Gregory Crate, as we all know as Steak, is a Roblox YouTube streamer that live streams casual in Utah. Before Steak, he owned a YouTube channel by the name of Snooze, where he would wake up every morning to make content on the channel with his younger brother Cruz. That channel did very well, with the video getting over 2 million views. However, the channel was quickly abandoned due to monetization issues. On July 14th, 2021, Nolan created a channel as we all know today as Steak. Before the massive raids, viral clips, and million Roblox moments, Steak's journey as a streamer started quietly and awkwardly. His streams were improving, his audience was growing, but he hadn't had the moment yet, and that moment began with an idea. Steak announced a bold challenge. If Creekcraft commented on his video, he would shave his head live on stream. Next thing you know, Creekcraft commented, and he promised to watch the head shave live. For the first time, Steak actually felt the popularity, because fans of his own and Creekcraft were watching. That single comment didn't just boost subscribers, but it set the stage for everything that came next. On December 28, 2023, Steak hosted a Jenga challenge between Steak's younger brother Cruz and his younger sister Romy. He stated whoever won the challenge would get raided, a form of bringing viewers from one stream to another. Cruz ended up winning the Jenga challenge, and that attracted thousands of viewers to his channel. Cruz live streamed that night and attracted over 2,000 concurrent viewers, far exceeding previous numbers. But wait, you may be asking, who is Cruz? At 9 years old, Cruz uploaded his very first YouTube video on November 22nd, 2016.
It was gnarly, dude.
The channel was called Unflavored, a name suggested by his brother Steak. There was no microphone, no thumbnails, and no editing knowledge. The videos were raw, silent, and almost invisible, barely pulling in any views. But instead of stopping, he learned just like his brother Steak. Then school caught up. During middle school, growth nearly stalled. Classmates began to notice his YouTube channel. He was teased and bullied for making YouTube videos, and motivation became harder to hold on to. In early 2021, he publicly announced that he was quitting YouTube. But behind the scenes, he wasn't done. He quietly launched a new channel called Inferno Blocks, this time fully committing onto Roblox tutorial content, with no existing audience and no promotion growth. On October 28th, Roblox went down worldwide for 3 days. Cruz posted on Inferno Blocks was just explaining and theorizing about the outage. Overnight, the video exploded, pulling in over 100,000 views. However, just like before, classmates discovered the new channel and spread it around school, reigniting social pressure. Uploads slowed down and then stopped, and by early 2022, Inferno Blocks quietly disappeared. However, on January 22nd, 2022, Cruz and Steak joined forces. Together, they launched a new channel called Snooze, inspired by fast-paced, story-driven content popularized by creators such as Beluga. The format worked almost immediately. Viewership surged, and one video passed 2 million views, proving they finally cracked the algorithm. For a brief moment, Snooze looked like the breakthrough. Then YouTube ended it all. The channel's monetization was blocked under YouTube's reused content policy, specifically targeting their use of text-to-speech. Appeals were submitted, every single one was denied. With no way to monetize, they faced a brutal choice. They deleted every video on the channel and restarted from scratch, this time in using real voice acting instead of text-to-speech. But the reset erased all momentum. Views dropped, and the audience didn't return. What once felt unstoppable just slowed to a crawl all over again. And on April 30th, 2023, Snooze was officially abandoned. By summer 2023, Cruz finally returned to YouTube, this time during high school under a new channel called Brian. The channel was lighter and more casual, short engaging videos such as what your favorite food or drink says about you. Sadly, burnout followed. Uploads slowed and then it stopped again. The turning point didn't come from analytics, but it was just from school. Because he would realize something, that YouTube was just a part of his identity. Unlike his other classmates that were athletes or artists, he was just an ordinary YouTuber. During 10th grade, an icebreaker activity forced everyone to answer a simple question. What makes you unique? In that moment, Cruz realized something uncomfortable but powerful. YouTube was the only thing he'd been chasing constantly for years. It wasn't just a hobby, it was a part of his identity. And that realization triggered one more comeback. In fall of 2023, he returned with a clearer focus. Fortnite tutorials and consistent live streams. The channel was renamed to Cruz. Streams became regular. Viewers began to recognize each other. And for the first time, the channel felt stable. Then came the night that changed everything. On December 28th, 2023, his brother, now successful streamer pulling in thousands of live viewers, hosted a Jenga challenge involving Cruz and their younger sister Romy. When Cruz won, the prize wasn't money or clout, but it was a raid. Thousands of viewers flooded into his channel instantly. That night, his stream peaked at 2,000 concurrent viewers, a number that would have been unthinkable just weeks earlier. But the difference this time wasn't just the spike, it was what happened after. Instead of disappearing, he streamed every single day. Viewership didn't crash, but it stabilized and grew. 150 viewers became 160, then 170. A real community formed not from his brother Steak, but his own dedication to YouTube. Now Steak and Cruz have been streaming for both a while now. However, it was in the summer of 2025 when both Steak and Cruz streamed a lot together, and also invited their family on their live streams, especially their dad, their mom, and little sis, also known as Romy. Romy, also known as Little Sis, is Steaks and Cruz's younger sister that appeared in many of their live streams. Romy's very first video was a diss track titled Sis Diss, published on August 8th, 2025. On that same day, she didn't just upload, but she also went live for the first time as well. That first upload changed everything. Sis Diss remains her most popular video, surpassing 1 million views, an achievement most creators never reached, let alone on their first video. Steak and Cruz both reacted to the video on their own separate channels, bringing popularity to the video. What started as a single post instantly defined her presence and introduced her to a massive audience. Unlike creators who slowly find their voice over time, Romy's channel launched with momentum and already behind it. From there, she started to post mini vlogs, troll videos, and even playing with Roblox with her mom on her live streams. At this point, something bigger was happening. Steak, Cruz, and now Romy weren't just growing their own channels, they were creating an ecosystem. A place where appearing on stream could instantly change someone's career. And that influence would be soon proven by someone inside the family. His name was Splink. Splink created his YouTube channel on November 21st, 2013. His first uploaded video went live on September 22nd, 2018, titled Default Dance Based Boosted for 7 hours and 21 minutes. However, his consistent content journey truly began around June 2025, with live streaming starting in October 2025. When Splink was sitting at around 1,800 subscribers, Cruz rated his stream, pushing him past his goal of 2,000 subscribers. This moment led to the now known stream where Splink poured an entire jug of milk over himself. A few weeks later, during another stream when Splink was closing in on 10,000 subscribers, Steak rated him, launching him well past the 10k milestone. To celebrate, Splink shaved off his eyebrows live on stream. Shortly after, Spider Sammy, the creator of Still a Brain Rot, joined the stream and rewarded him with a rare brain rot, making the moment even more legendary.
Oh my gosh!
From there, Splink didn't slow down. He streamed more frequently, sharpening on his on-camera presence and leaned into bold ideas. His biggest breakout came with a diss track titled Sunken Ship, aimed at his younger brother Cruz. This diss track gained traction fast, pulling in new viewers and making Splink more than just a side character in the family's rise. By this point, Splink was averaging hundreds of concurrent viewers, building momentum stream by stream. Following the same path carved by his siblings, he proved that he wasn't just benefiting from the raids, but he was building something of his own. And for Splink, this was only the beginning. From failed channels, bullying, burnout, and demonetization, to viral moments, live raids, and millions of subscribers, this family proved that consistency beats talent, and community beats algorithms. Stake brought the attention, Cruz brought the resilience, Romy brought the personality, Splink brought laughter, and together they turned streaming into something bigger than just Roblox. This wasn't luck, it was years of trial, failure, and refusing to quit. And the crazy part, this story isn't still over, they've just begun their journey.